of time.
Porch honky, sitting on my porch swing, waiting on that sunset to hear them coyotes sing. But in the meantime, it's the same routine. Sweet tea in my beat up jeans. Charlie Minus on the 6-string, picking a tune. Tracy Stone's doing his thing, skinning a coon. Dogs on the porch laid out by my feet, and everybody's head starts bobbing to the beat. Cars drive by looking at us kinda funny. Just some old porch honkies ain't got no money. Crops in the backyard, chickens in the front, slingshot shooting beer cans off that stump. And the black smoke coming from the smoker, dinner time's close. Yesterday's hide hanging right on the post. Kick back, rocking chair, yeah, we keep it funky. And that's the definition of an old porch honky.
Porch honky, I've been known to sit on my porch all day long. Porch honky in my swing, and I ain't worried about a thing. Porch honky, all I need's a big old glass of cold sweet tea. Porch honky, doing fine, living life one day at a time.
Oh yeah, race fans, Next Gen Broadcasting coming at you live, loud, and hot. We are bringing you Front Row iRacing, and this is all Pismo Beach, California, right here. And we're going to be bringing it to you really hot with Blaze Pizza. Right now, we got the Truck Series up and gone here, or getting ready to get going. So we're going to jump in this thing. A little late to the show, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it fast with these guys. So this is Front Row iRacing. These guys are gonna be putting down a little open right now in the fixed truck series. So let's go ahead and jump on over to this race as they are getting ready to drop the hammer on the green flag. All right, folks, so we are going to be up and at 'em super fast like with these guys. A little late to the party, but we are gone. All right, so we're going to bring us up on where we are green flag, all kinds right now. Coming into lap number 1, this is Front Row iRacing's truck series here, the super trucks. And you got some trucks already loose in contact toward the back right there as we're coming around to lap number 1. We got a who's who in this tonight. So we got some Front Row iRacing guys. We got some just some ducks checking into this pond to see how fast they're going to be able to swim. We got a lot of movement toward the back right now, about middle field. So let's go ahead and see who's playing nicely and who's getting the job done. We see the 18 on the outside right there. That's quarter panel. Just 1 second. We'll make sure our systems are up and going. Looks like these boys are right now in these trucks. Bingo. All right, so this is our starting grid. We're on lap 2 right now. We got Mike was out there, dropped it on pole. Kevin right behind him. Dakota, Todd, Thomas, Fargo, Steven T. Johnson, the top 5. Josh Beaver right outside top 5 in that top 10 in that 6th position. Noel, Kale, Steve, all those boys. Thomas right there around top 10. So, man, we got ourselves a good fight right here. With the front row iRacing boys are sitting here in the top 10 with some fast cats qualifying up toward the front. All right, let's get into the skinny of things as we are now heading into about lap number 3, I believe. Oh, my little yellow bar thing's up again. All right, we got the 17 out in front right now, the number 1. But we got one fierce battle right now, 25 and the 95, the 777. Trip 7's out there in front leading this little tornado. We got little trucks wobbling, utilizing some draft, trying to get this outside line up and moving. But we got 3 wide right behind them. And that is, wow, hold on. Hold on to that matter, because this is looking great right here, folks. Still fighting for these positions right here. And we're looking at the 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th positions. Looks like the 99 of Wood's going to get up here in this fight. 99 of Wood on the outside. The 48 a Schroeder right there on the bottom. So he's trying to fly high with his Jets truck this time, not the Jets car. So we got some front row iRacing guys right here duking it out side by side. The 25 is hot on their tail. Let's go up front right here to the leaders here. Jump onto the number 2 of Johnson as he is on the bottom, utilizing that big Johnson speed right there, getting the bottom bite and launch up. 17's going to try the crossover. 17 now jumping to the bottom, trying to fight back. This is our pole sitter right here. Good truck. Can't miss that thing. That's stylish. 88's going to fall on the bottom along with the 64 of Cale Butler. Cale Butler, front row iRacing, one of their best right there, fighting inside the top 5 in that 4th position and hunting inside right here. Great battle for the top spot. Ooh, pushed by Cale into the 88. No harm, no foul there. Cale really had to check up. That's going to hurt his momentum, as you're going to see the 79 of Fargo now getting the run to the outside. But drag race down the backstretch into 3 and 4. We got the 17, the 2, still side by each. Coming out of 4 right now. Do a little travel action across our finish line. Looks like 17's going to get that one. 2 still hot on it, though, on the outside. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you have the 88 here looking for, hey, boys, I want to play too, but you ain't leaving enough room to get past here. You know, you want to open the door? They're like, nah, we're good. As you've seen the door open now, the 88 still looking low. 17 riding high to the outside this time. 2 riding a little bit lower than him. 88's going to take advantage of all that clean, free track down there on the bottom. He said, oh, but couldn't get the bite off and the run. Still, the 17's going to take that lap right there with the 2. Johnson still trying to get his, in the inside cutoff move to the 88. Hayes right there may have had to lift just a bit, or he said, no, we're going to send it. Man, that was a great move right there, trying to cut him off just and stop his momentum. But the 88's coming. He's got a fast hot rod there on the bottom, and he's making it stick. Still getting the bite now. Gonna be able to, no, can't clear the 2 quite yet. Boy, these guys are fighting. Here comes the 64 at Cale. Cale Butler gonna be rocking and rolling here as these guys are checking up. But a little sneak attack action may be happening by the 79 of Fargo. Fargo on the outside in that 5th position, holding down that top 5. But we got some drag racing down the backstretch. All top 5 right there in a blanket. Let's skip back just a little bit and see if we can find ourselves a little more of that fast racing stuff. This is the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th positions right here. Tyler Otten to 56. Little wiggles and wobbles. Planting that power. Trying to get it done. So kind of single file, but if we're looking back up front again, as here we go, battle for the 2nd place. 88 now trying to get trying to complete that pass as he gets that bite on the bottom. Can't get the launch off. 2's really blocking him. Now the 2's going to come down and pinch him down just a little bit. Mess up that air on that right front. That's going to change up the way he's going to enter and be able to get the bite around the center, launching out. Here comes the 2. Good head of steam, utilizing the 88 with some help there. 88's going to kind of wide mid-track right now. 17 still high, real high. 2 just dive bombs that thing in there. Rocket status. Takes the lead away. But here comes a 17 on his bumper. Little wiggles and wobbles may slow up his momentum. 88 going to try to take advantage of all this playfulness out the front. 2-for-1 sale. Here we go. 88 looking for the 2-for-1 sale. Uh-oh, no way. We're going to go for a 3-peat. Oh, no, 79 is going to take the whole group. Going to come from 5th position to the lead. You guys keep it up. The 79 now on the bottom right now. Fargo battling it. The 64 of Butler, Cale Butler, he's just kind of hanging tough right now in that top 5, letting this whole thing wind out and whittle out here. But we see there comes Josh Beaver in the 18 truck right there. He is coming up through the field. He tried in that 6th position. May got stalled off a little bit. Found him in 8th position, but charging back. Still battle it continues up front here. Steven leading this thing right now, but we have Kevin Hayes is on the bottom in the 88, trying to make his move stick on the bottom. The 17 of Mike, he's on the outside, and that Toyota Power really utilizing that Larson line, getting the momentum and trajectory off. Now get this run built back up while those two were kind of going, while the 80 was kind of pinned down to the bottom. Here comes the 79 trying to take advantage. And the 64, all of them chomping at the bit to get to the leader. And that leader is Stephen T. Johnson in that 2 truck. Getting it done. Chevy Power leading this thing. All right, let's drop back just a little bit. We see the tracker bouncing a bit. Oh, and we found ourselves a battle right here. 8 car, or 8 truck on the outside. Schroeder holding it down. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the 8, not the 48. 8 of Gerber. There you go. So this is a battle of Gerber and Slick. There you go. Come on, Slick. Go get him. 74 on the bottom. 8 with a nice run on the outside. He's going to have some momentum coming into 3 and 4. Will he be able to make this thing rotate around and get a good center? He does. Look at that. He pulls a little on the 74. Going to come down, side dropped him. Stall him up just a little bit. Oh, and as these guys are drag racing cross start finish line, we got more battle action happening right to the front. Now the leader is under attack. The 2 car trying to hold off the 17. 17 coming back on the outside. 17 want that lead back again. Here he comes. 17 going to take this thing. Back out in front. 2's going to go ahead and fall into the second place position. Cool off them tires, but 17 must have had himself a fat run on the way on up because he really utilized his speed throughout there. Drifted back just a little bit, stayed in contact. Now taking back over the race command and see how he can hold off. Oh, man, we got the battle between the Kevins right here. We got Kevin and Kevin show, 88 and 64, duking it out. Budweiser, come on now, versus some Gatorade. Which one's better for you? All right, we're gonna send that on a poll. Oh, we know which one's gonna win. Knock it off. 88 on the outside, 64 trying to utilize the bottom. Gets real low, almost too low. And when we're talking about too low here, we're not talking about the song or whatnot. All right, we're talking about if you get too low down on that apron, that butter is what we like to call it. It will snag that truck and send you all kinds crazy. 8 now, finding his way up to the 88 as the 64 makes his way past. Jump back up to the leader of Mike Steele, maintaining business right now as he's hauling the nail. Oh, we got some things flipping around here. Oh no, do we have maybe some green flag stops happening? I'm seeing lots of movement happening in the board right now. Uh-oh, we do have some kind of contact out here. No caution, but we do have a track on incident. Let's go ahead and check out the replay here. Looks like we may have missed it. Look like a little bit of contact with Josh Beaver there in the 18. Mr. Quarter Panel low and slow. Bringing it to the garage. 17 still out in front at the moment here. We got Kevin Hayes still holding tough in that top 5. 6th position. Now lurking in that 6th position is Gerber in that 8 truck. Striking in the 74 right there following up. And Schroeder now in that top 10. 8th position. These guys doing that tires management. This is what it's all about as we got a side-by-side battle between the 79 Thomas Fargo on the bottom. The 2 now falling back. He was our race leader, Johnson. Now under attack again. This will be for the 3rd position. 99 of Fargo was really holding strong. In that DeWalt Ford, really showing some really good talent and power. But he was being patient because these guys were duking it out side by side. He was saving some tire, I'm thinking. He went for that one run where he was going to pass everybody at once, but then, that didn't work. So he backed her off, cooled him off, and he's right there with. Two's going to go ahead and put up a good fight, and these two are going to balance it out. Dropping back to Gerber in the 6th position. Here comes a battle for top 5 right here. 8 going under the 88. I mean, you can't go wrong with either one of those numbers, I guarantee you. Side-by-side battle now as we coming out of 4. 88's going to have the momentum on the outside. 8's going to tuck in behind, utilize that draft, come across that start-finish line, hauling the nail, I'm thinking. Right in front of them, we got Cale Butler, who's still holding it tough in that top 5, 4th position. But I think these boys are coming pretty quick. There was a really fierce battle at the beginning of this thing with the top 5. I'm thinking those guys may have heated up them tires, burn off a little more rubber than they're initially thinking, because these boys are really starting to gain up here. Seeing this is the, what was it? I'm sorry, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th positions, with 9th and 10th right there coming in quick. So these guys saving those tires are now coming up on this long green flag run. Oh, we got a problem. Oh, no, we don't. We got some green flag stops happening is what we got going on. We got the 2 truck in. Stephen T. Johnson here in that 2 Chevy. He was battling it and leading this race for a good number of laps here. Fell off, started dropping back to about that 3rd position. Looked like he's going to come on in and get himself good 4 fresh feel goods here. Get himself a splash of that go-go juice, and he's going to get back out there. Now let's see what is this going to do to the field. Of course, I'm thinking it's gonna have a lot of drivers that are gonna they're gonna stretch it, get them tires a little bit later. With these 4 freshens, they're gonna be able to gain some really good lap time on track. So as this thing cycles around, we're really gonna see who's gonna come out here above and beyond, if you will. Okay, 17 coming in. That's the first round of green flag stops. Here comes our race leader. And that will leave the 79 in charge of tonight's race. Here comes our race leader now. The 17 to 2 just pitted. So previous leader. And you see this is our pole sitter as well. So he's shown that he's not only been able to put it down on a fast lap and qualify, but he's actually able to maintain that lead and fight for it back. Here we're getting his 4 freshens. Okay, we got race leader Fargo. Now Fargo's bringing it in, so more or less I believe everybody's going to come in and get all of them 4 freshens. Here comes. Yep, Cale's coming in. We got the 88 coming in. All right, so first round of green flag stops. 0 cautions on this thing so far. We've had over 25 trucks in this thing or something like that. Here we go again. So yeah, last week's race, folks, was pretty phenomenal as well. So really great run. You see everyone coming in here. John Stepanich in the 95 truck. We haven't seen him yet, but I'm sure they're marching forward. We got the 56 to Ty Ott. We did see a flash of him earlier. Now it's going to find the Ott and the 74 as our race leaders. So these guys have yet to pit, or maybe they came in early. Maybe came in early. We're going to see how all this cycles back around here. Oh, bummer. Had the sound off the whole time. That's disconcerting. Very disconcerting. But I guess that's why we make our mistakes and we move on, right, folks? Well, we got some sound on now. All right, so we have green flag stops, B waving at the moment here, and we're going to go ahead and take ourselves a quick break while this thing irons itself out here, and be back in a flash.
From your good friend. Who had a clue? Let's play a game. Just me and you.
How am I part of it? 20 years in Gotham. How many good guys are left? I mean, he stayed that way.
Why is he writing to you? You're becoming quite a celebrity.
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
This bat vigilante is like a one-man reign of terror. You don't get to decide what the right thing is.
You're gonna go to war.
I'm vengeance.
All right, folks, welcome back fully this time as we are still under green in tonight's race. We got 80 laps here, and this is going to be a quickens. We have a full green flag run thus far. Everyone got them 4 freshens, and everyone's back out on track now. You see our leader, the 17, still in charge of tonight's race. But we had a great battle in the beginning of this thing, and these guys have now separated it out just a little bit as we're going to start getting into the details of tonight's race here, or what's left of it. Sorry about the time to go thing again. I love it when that happens. But all in all, we have the 17 still in charge of this race. Johnson in that 2 truck right there. You see him sitting back there, lap truck in between these two. Now, the 2 had himself a really fast hot rod throughout tonight's race as well. So let's look for him to see if maybe he might be saving a little bit of tire and have something for the 17 at the end of this thing. All right, 2 truck now passing underneath. He's gaining. He's gaining on the 17. Let's kind of go through the field as we're looking at Thomas Fargo in that 3rd position right now. So, yeah, there you go. That's better. All right, 3rd position right here. Of course, Stephen T. Johnson, he is in that 2nd position. Mike's in that, still leading, of course. Let's go to Kevin. All right, so we got the battle between the Kevins happening again. And this time they're going to split a lap car. Here we go. 3 wide. Oh, contact. Lap car couldn't hold it. Oh, man. No reason to see a replay on that one, but we're still going to see it. Ow. Caution out. First caution of tonight's race, folks, and we are coming into the last bit of these laps. Hopefully we'll hear from the gunny sergeant, and he'll give us a quick insight here on what's going down. But first caution of tonight, we had a full fuel run for these boys, and it just a lap car right there getting them. Ah, man. Well, let's bring it back. Okay, so Kevin and Kevin fighting it right here, and yeah, the 25 just didn't really have that center line dialed right there as he pushed up into the 64. Let's do it one more time here, and this time, yeah, so let's back it up just a minute here, because they both split him. Had a good run here. Looked like the... Okay, let's look at his exit here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the 88 just came tight on the 25. The 25 was trying to complete his exit and still keeping off the 64's door right there. So, racing incident for sure. 25 trying to maintain a line, the center line right there, and just too close for comfort. All right, we are under caution. First caution of tonight's race. All this brought to you tonight by Blaze Pizza. My man Greg McClendon is an amazing sponsor of Front Row iRacing and Next Gen Broadcasting. Super stoked to have him and his corporation on board. Trying to get some stuff done over here. And when it comes to Blaze Pizza, Phenomenal product, folks. If you have not had a chance to get your hands on some, you should really get down to your nearest Blaze Pizza. I mean, it's wood-fired oven, done in a jiff. We're talking 5 minutes, and you're like, oh, really? It's amazing stuff, too. All the ingredients, the way you build it, man, you can't go wrong. I don't want to share too much into it because you got to go out and experience it for yourself, folks. Blaze Pizza. Go get some. And if you're a little busy, got that DoorDash and everything else as well. Utilize the tools we now have in this new day and age. All right, we're coming out of caution right now, folks. So everyone's kind of simmering back down again. I believe we got sound on and stuff. That's cool. Appreciate all that, you know. But the great thing, though, you know, hey, we got ourselves one heck of a good race, though, happening. And it was lively. It was definitely lively in the beginning of this thing. And I believe it's going to ramp up even louder now. I mean, we're talking Pismo Beach loud, live, and hot, baby. Because, I mean, this is coming down to the end of the race right here. These guys are going to be duking it out for every position. We've already seen we have a lot of fast trucks up in this thing. Sitting on point here is at 17. Now, he did get that qualifying up and done. So let's actually bring up that qualifying while we have a quick moment here. Yeah, putting it down right there, 31.027. Platinum truck right there. Now, this is a fixed setup, too, with these trucks. So, basically, it's just got minor adjustments, and you send it. You got saved in tires and work your programs, and, man, it should be a lot of fun, though, come to the end of this thing. Okay, I believe we are 1 lap to green. So, unfortunately, I will be stuck at work this Friday, so we'll be missing the front row iRacing Cup Series race there. But, you know, stay tuned. We're going to bring you all kinds of racing coming up. We've got a lot of things ahead. Front row iRacing, NEXTGEN broadcast, we've kicked off a lot of different categories when it comes to all of this racing fun stuff. So we got that. We got the trucks, of course. We got the Xfinity. We have the NEXTGEN. We're going to continue to build. And we're going to get more and more racing that's developing over here in this program. It's going to be a lot of fun. The newest to these programs, which actually is kind of not top secret anymore, but it's we're going to be doing a multitude of different styles of trucks, so the setup and the fix, and all these drivers are going to have their chances to select whichever one you would like to run. If you'd like to run in the open with your setup or your fix. So a lot of great opportunities for these drivers to get out here and showcase their talents. Speaking of showcasing them talents, what do you say we go green? Because I think it's about that time, folks. All kinds! Green! 17! Awesome launch across our finish line. Alright, coming out of the first caution of tonight's race, and this is coming down to the end of her. Great race pace by everybody so far. I mean, lots of give and take out there throughout tonight's race. And, man, what's amazing is it's the exact same thing we saw last week as well. We had, like, literally virtually one whatever caution, and everybody was working super well together, creating this amazing racing. Let's go to the middle right here as we see some diving, some ducking, and we got all kinds of room to be racing. As you see the 74 now driving a bead on the 2, trying to follow Johnson up toward the front. Johnson knows his way up there because he's been up there for a minute. Same thing with the 74. 74 was right there in that top 5, top 3, and fighting for that lead. As you see right in front of him is Johnson trying to get to Ed Williams under fire. And Thomas Freitas sneaking into the top 5. Oh, man, does he got himself all kinds of company. We got possible 3 wide, maybe happening. No, 2 diving to the bottom. We got the 65. Who is that? Who is that masked character? Williams. Okay, yeah, that's right. Williams was right there. Now it looks like 2 is just flying right now. The 32 Thomas Fried is going to start to charge, backing up just a little bit, but we got to fight. We got to battle. They're going to be taking off the gloves right here. 8 now, getting himself beat on the 17. We got some pretty fast ducks up here. Oh, man. Here comes Schroeder. Schroeder again in that 48. All right, this man has been on fire since he's been in front row iRacing. He's got himself a win. He's got himself in the podium like almost every race so far. And hunting it again as he's under attack by the 2. Dropping him into the 4th position. You better light the afterburners on that Jets truck, buddy. 2 car now flying right now. I don't know what he just did in pits or something, but they better check that when the race is over, because this guy's gone right now. Still hauling it on the outside. 8 is looking up saying, I got nothing for him. No stopping his charge. Going into the number 2 position. Continuing on with his sights set on the leader. Now dropping into the bottom, apexing on the low. Releasing that truck, come out to the wall. Got a good run on the bottom now. Going to utilize the same type of move. Wrapping around the bottom. Oh, he made that easy. Bringing the 2 truck up to the front. New leader. All right, 17's just lurking. Ain't gonna let him go. Okay, here comes the 48 of Schroeder, though. Schroeder has been, like I said, fast, and consistent, and he's looking to prove it again as possibly trying to get back into that at least podium position. Fight right now is on for that 3rd position. 8 under attack by the 48. 48 now looking toward the bottom, but 8 closes the door on him. Now 48 is going to try a juke move, kind of come up to the high. Maybe Apex that a little wrong. Maybe got a little bit of that Miss Butterwork there, kind of slowed him up. Here comes the 74. Now the 74 looking like he gonna try something. All right, pretty decent run by the 74 as he continues to charge on forward here, but the 48 finding himself still in that top 5, hunting on that 8 truck. We got the 8 truck right there in front of him. Let's see what kind of a run he's looking for. He's all over him. Meanwhile, the 8's hunting for the 17. 2's still gone. 2's checked out a little bit. He's got himself good 4 or 5 car lengths at least. All right, things starting to balance out just a little bit here toward the top 5, but here we got a nice little battle of the 21 coming forward. I love these comers and goers right here. These guys are doing a tire management right here. Now the 21, where'd he come from? Well, he about to show us here in just 1 minute. There it is. All right. All right, so Steven is up on deck right now, and he's starting to become one of the movers right now, as you see him in that 7th position. No, I'm sorry, 5th position. I'm like, what? He's in that 5th position and marching forward now, going to put the 48 under attack. I think these guys have some tire strategies that are definitely being implicated at the moment. Johnson here checking out. 21 coming forward. You got a who's marching through the field right now. A lot of these guys that were duking it out, battling out. Oh, man. We got tight battling going on right back here. Thomas Frias, 8th, 9th position right here. All top 10, 79 of Fargo. Fargo right there as well. Fargo on the bottom. 32 with Freitas on the outside. Holding high on the outside. 79 is going to get him cleared there. Move out. And get some. Woo! Great pack battle right here. Look at the 11. He was putting himself on quite the show earlier. Now he's going to be doing it again. Great fight right here. This is all for the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th positions. Top 10er. Duking him out. 95 coming out of nowhere. Stepanich. There you go. Go get some, John. On the inside. Woo, possible a little bit of contact with 21. 48 slowing up big time right there as we got ourselves one heated battle. All of this right here is for that 5th position in contact. Woo! Talk about some landscaping right there. That was a great job mowing that grass right there. Probably one of the quickest mow jobs I've ever seen, man. I mean, he came flying through there thing and he knocked out that whole patch like no big deal. Whoop, we're done. Especially got that splitter down there and probably got it down to that end and saved it. What a beautiful save by the 95. Great job, buddy. Contact there, brings it through the grass, comes back up into position. What, loses one position, pulling the Earnhardt move. Woo! And then his day ain't done yet because we're about ready to go 3 wide. I hope you're ready for it, bud. Oh, he's like, man, I just went through the grass. I'm good. I just tested my all-wheel drive. No, it's four-wheel drive. We trucking today. 95, 88, and 32 all trying to battle this thing out for the 7th, 8th, or 8th, 9th, and 10th positions here. So this is back 10. 95 with the dive to the bottom. Woo! Looks like the 17 is in pit lane. More strategies underway. Drop out to our leader at the moment here. Again, he got past that 17, or the 17 was in that 2nd position and holding it. Now we have the 11 of win. So we have our green flag stops commencing right here, folks. Woo! So 32 up there making his truck a little bit more narrow. Working on that arrow. Here we go. 88 and the 95 still trying to. It looks like they're trying to work together a little bit right here, trying to catch these leaders. They've seen a lot of these guys pit, so I'm thinking right now, hey, we all need to work together right here and go. 79's like, nah, I got to go, man. But that's a great idea, though. You go ahead and do that. Got some more help coming from behind. That's 79. That's DeWalt, man. He putting the whip snap down. Now find him in that 2nd position, and he's about ready to go to the lead. 95. Woo! Charging it on the bottom right now, dragging along the 88. And the 21's going to back up. But Fargo's continuing forward as he's nearing in on our race leader. Derek Wynn in the 11, run a really strong race throughout tonight's whole fiascos, man, and found himself in the lead, but now possible under attack. We have the 2 and the 17. Both those guys just dived in to get themselves 4 freshens. So we have a little diverse pit strategies here, a little offset pit strategies here from a few different groups. It's been a green flag run. We've had 1 caution, 1 incident of tonight's race. This is the battle right here for the lead. The 79 is going to take it. Take it with a quickness, too. Okay, here comes the battle. This is all for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th positions here. Side by side for 3rd. 95 and the 88. Both these dudes been fighting a good battle with each other. Okay, here comes the 95. He's going to bring it in. Woo! Oh, no! Good save, though. At least he didn't get no contact to the wall. His truck's in one piece. We good. Woo! That's coming in hot and a little hard on them brakes. All right, checking in with our leader as I believe he is now coming into pit lane. Let's see what he got going on. All right, hopefully he nailed it. Riding in with your leader right now. He's coming in to get his 4 freshens. Thomas Fargo in the 79. Nail it. Got it. All right, so let's see how this is all gonna change itself around. All right, 88 in charge of the race at the moment. Has not got them 4 freshens, but here comes the 2. 2 is Steven Johnson, high to the outside, got them 4 freshens. He feel like he rocket out here right now, man. I got a rocket ship, can't stop me. I'm good. And then 15 laps goes by, and he's screaming again for some more rubber. Come on! All right. So we do have the 88 of Hayes still as our race leader. Johnson will assume the race lead as he goes and gets his 4 freshens. But we should be coming down close to the end of the race. Again, I do apologize about some little glitches, and I'm not sure why I brought up that program again, but I'm gonna delete it this time so it's gone for good. Okay, here comes the 17 now. The 17, he's been fast, like super fast. And we call it super trucks for a reason here. But he's been super fast all night, and now he's marching his way forward again. I believe if this thing winds around to the green like it's been all night, I think it's going to be a battle between... Oh, here comes our race leader now coming into pit lane. Kevin Hayes in the 88. Seeing him bring it in. All right. So that should transfer our leads around. I believe the 2 is going to go ahead and assume the race lead. Does. Cycles around. Finding the number 2 of Johnson out in front. We have the 17. He's hunting. He's searching. And he's looking. Once that lead back again, what we're seeing right here is a classic example of different fuel or pit strategies right here. So these guys are able to take off. They're gone. They're going to try to do whatever they can to get as much ground as they can on these guys getting into 4 freshens. And 4 freshens, these guys like the 79s and these guys who pitted last, they're going to have the best rubber toward the end of this run, and they're hoping that they're going to be able to march right by those guys and have enough time to do it. So we're seeing so many great drivers out here tonight. Awesome programs. Who's going to get it right at the end? This is the style of race that we yearn for. Is leaving it up to the drivers. Let them make their own mistakes or make their winning call. Okay, this is for the 3rd and 4th positions right now. So it looks like we have a lot of trucks that fell out. Couldn't keep up the pace on that one, but we're gonna finish it strong, I believe. With so far we have 13 still left on the lead lap. That's good news. like I said, we don't have an hour left, just so everyone knows. This thing is coming down and coming down to a quick end here. It just brought me up on my another. It's like a default setting for some reason, and it's off. It's obscured, and it's not working. But like I said, we're gonna fix that. 17's right there. Here comes these two have been battling in it throughout tonight's race. I'm kind of wondering it's basically who's gonna have. I think the best tires at the end, because all these guys have been driving excellent programs. Beautiful truck control all the way through. Watch Derek Wynn, see if he can march his way up, back forward again. He found his way up in the front. Right along with the 74, the 99 of Wood. Michael Wood's been a little quiet tonight. He did have himself a little bit of a go around in the beginning of this thing. With some 3 wide, lots of hot excitement, and a new look for his truck, I believe. Cookout, man, he's making me hungry. And then Tyler Ott, the 56, will be, yeah, just going a lap down. All right, so last truck on the lead lap right here, as the leader is about ready to, or leader already did overtake him, I believe. Yep, did. That's the 7, and that's 17 of Mike. Mike is about ready to. So we see the difference in the gap there. Man, if the 2 of Steven can continue his blistering run right now, I really believe that he's gonna be able to get something done. He's gonna be able to run away with this thing, because he's got himself a commanding lead at over 5 seconds from 2nd place, and then almost 10 seconds back to 3rd place. Those guys are gonna have themselves. I hope they have some extra set of tires in the bed of the truck to get up to the 2 truck, okay? I mean, yeah, because he gone. All right, Thomas Freitas here. Gunner Sarge in charge. Woo, about a little loose off right there. Good fight still left in him as he's coming up on the 70. The 74. This is for position right here, folks. That was close. As he jumps up on him, and on the bumper here, he's going to go side by side. Tom's going to have that run, I believe, on the bottom. Yep, does. Will the 74 get that crowd? 74 has some right front damage there. Maybe that's slowing him up just a little bit. Right side damage, complete right side damage. So that may be slowing up his progress for sure. All right, let's see how our man in that with the afterburners is doing. The 48 of Angie Schroeder. He's been pretty fast and consistent, finding himself now in the top 5 today. Woo! You're a little off, my man. This guy's been sitting in the podium literally the last 3 weeks in a row, winning one of the races. Like I said, just doing a fantastic job. Keep it up. Then Mike right here, Connecticut guy, Greenwich, huh? You're gonna have to look that one up. Running that 2nd position, qualified on pole. Man, just an awesome run. Still holding down, tough in that 2nd position, but losing time on the leader, as the leader just, later dude, we'll see you in a while. Yeah, he's gonna check. Ooh, yep, and there it is, checker flag, baby. Not only did he get the checker flag, but he checked out on the field. Woo! And that is some great stuff right there. All right, that's showing some true talent when it comes to not only being able to wheel the truck around this thing, but also be able to figure out your strategies to really make it happen, Captain. You know? Man, that was impressive. Let's go ahead and throw him a little victory party, shall we? I think so. now, baby. Stephen T. Johnson. He's getting to Big Johnson today. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, yeah. Turn him up, turn him up, turn him up, turn him up! Sick. There you go. Melt him. Melt him, baby! Yeah! Alright, now he's gonna create himself his own environment right now. Look at the cloud just coming up out of that truck. Woo! Great run for the two. All right. So, go ahead and crank this down just a little bit. My bad. Like we go too much sound and not enough sound. I don't know, man. I can't balance it. I don't know what to tell you. All right, we like to have a little bit of fun around here, but man, that was fantastic run for these guys. Let's see if I can get anybody over into the post race. Let's find out. Man, that was some fun stuff, folks. So we're waiting to see if he was going to show up over here in the post-race show again. This was just an open, okay? So basically what we do is on these Wednesdays and Thursdays, we do the truck and then the Xfinity. Get who's ever involved. We got our front row iRacing guys up in there. They're getting it done. And then a who's who of whoever wants to get into this thing. And, sometimes we're going to throw a little broadcast on it. Surprise! Hey, why not? Last week's race, I ran in that one. Phenomenal, all right? I finished like 12th, and I was like, just death grip the whole time. It was fantastic. So we were hoping for the same thing. Fingers crossed, going for it, right? We're getting some really good drivers over here. And, man, once again, dude, two for two. 2 for 2. Utah, give me 2. And so now hopefully we'll go for 3 next week, and gonna have a lot of fun. So, man, continue to tune in. I was hoping someone would come over here and join us, but y'all stuck with me. I'm sorry. All this brought to you Lay's Pizza, of course. Man, awesome sponsor. Thanks for everything that's being thrown down there. Stephen T. Johnson getting it done tonight. Man, just in a great run. One caution. I was like blown away with this one. And incomplete green flag runs, 2 fuel stops, strategies. That was a great race. So we're hoping for some more. All right, but stay tuned though, folks, because we got a lot more coming up. All right, a lot. Not just racing. All kinds of fun stuff. So it should be a lot of fun. Regardless, it should be exciting. So, anyways, I'd like to thank everyone again for tuning in, and we will let you all get out of here. And, man, thanks a lot for all the support. Don't forget that like and subscribe. Really appreciate that. And, till next time, keep it going in the right direction.